Welcome back to the Business Corner, and Sandrine has already signaled to me to throw the hat at Brian and Candice to talk about growth of their business and, how it really impacts sustainability and that kind of thing. Your own experience and what you could throw out there for other persons who are listening, young persons like yourself, and would be interested to join you.
Okay, in terms of growth in business, Benoit Academy started, it was officially registered in 2013. So we did have some ups and downs in terms of what we really wanted to do, in terms of what innovation, what made us different. Because there's a lot of steel pan organizations out there could teach people how to play pan, how to read music. But what we had identified is our own unique model in terms of how could we use animation to teach young kids about the steel pan industry. How could we teach the business side of the steel pan industry? That's how we have entrepreneurship and teach you different graded steel pan exams, not just practical, but how to read music as well. So what we do is try to develop that aspect and that model and expand it. So now we're working with at least 3 schools so far with the program. So we're still in a growth process. We're still developing. So it's gonna take some time, but we will get there. I should say that. If I didn't know that what I'm doing now was of worth, I would have stopped a long time. But people actually believing in what the academy is doing because they realize that we have something innovative, something different to offer the industry. Because we really looking to create jobs in the steel pan industry, not just train in education alone. So there has been some failures in terms of what, as I said, the business model, because what we started with, that had to change, and we have loans to pay too. So we, would be behind on that, trying to find the right model, find the customers. So that is always a hassle, but the whole thing about this is not to give up. Because once you start with a model, you just continue doing it. And once you continue doing it and developing it, you will reach that point where it starts to work. It starts to make sense in your business. So I would encourage any young person to get into business. This is the time for it, because as you see, people lost in jobs and all those kind of things in the country and around the world. So entrepreneurship is what will actually save you, definitely.
So let me throw it out to our leaders. Let's stop watching the oil prices for a little bit and focus on our youths in terms of how we could develop them further to really add to the GDP. Candice?
Right. Honestly, this is amazing to be here right now, because this business came from nothing. I left my work and decided I want to just go and be my own boss, do my own thing. That is how we say it on the streets, right? On the road. I just want to go and do my own thing. It's not easy to just leave a full-time job and go into the world of work to try to create a job for yourself, networking and all those things. And the first thing I started, I went to White Up and I did commercial food preparation. That because I know I wanted to do something within the food industry, but I needed to be certified also. So that is something youths out there, whatever pathway, whatever specific niche you have for something, make sure and try to have some knowledge of it. Be certified in it also. Anywhere you go, people ask, what do you have in this? What do you have in that? So, that is important to have. And by extension, I started with food. I wanted to do food and I started to take orders, and that didn't go so well. So there is failures along the way. And when I realized this is not sustainable for me, I needed to get desperate. What should I do? Honest? Nothing. That is not honest, of course. And with that, I started to look at things, look to network, look for bodies, look for organizations that will be able to stand with me. Clearly, I could not stand alone. So that's when I got in knowledge with YBTT, and I entered the program immediately. And from there on, the support was great. I kept getting calls, how is things going, how is your business update, and of course the funding was amazing. But along the way there has been challenges. So I have equipment now, my business is up and running, it is full. I actually did Trying to be a good Defense Force Sports Day this year, last year before. So that is a plus, and a lot of different companies throughout. What is the thing that I saw has been a great effect is the economy. So you need to be vigilant, listen, look out, watch the radio, read the newspaper, look at the different challenges that there is coming in different areas. And each business will have a different challenge. For instance, crime is on the rise. That might interfere with most persons. I was one of the victims of it. My boots got broken into and it set me back. So we always have to have a backup plan in order for a cash for finances. Try to do as much as you can to promote your business as much as possible. Look around always. I go to the grocery with my branded jersey. I go, be friendly, pass your card around, try to get your business out there. It may sound bad, but still don't give up. All right?
Good. Crystal, let me bring you back in.
Oh, sure.
Crystal, in terms of the trainees that would have graduated from your various programs, does YTEP have a system in place where you work with them post-training in terms of maybe networking, in terms of connecting them to finance houses, I know you just do the training component of it.
Yes, we do. We actually have two strategic alliances, one with YBTT. So Ms. Lashley is a beneficiary from that alliance to some extent. And
to
also
be exact, is that Entrepreneurs?
YBT we have a strategic alliance with them so that persons can be referred and get funding through that alliance. We have one with NEDCO, the National Enterprise Development Company, where, again, persons without collateral or little collateral could go to them once they have a proper business plan, which is something that we emphasize in our program. They can access financing through these institutions. And we do have a business development officer that provides support in terms of developing and crystallizing the plan that you need to access financing in relation to what you intend to get into and do on a continuing basis.
Good. Thanks, Crystal. Just before we wrap, because we just to the end, any young persons out there under 35 and you are listening to this program, feel free to shoot us an email at thebusinesscorner102@gmail.com or WhatsApp 268-6078. Sandrine, 30 seconds as we wrap. What would you like to leave with the national community?
Youth business, just like Power 102's tagline, empowering you. We'll probably add a TH to that, so empowering youth, and that's really what we're about. So we focus on developing the entrepreneur. The business would come, right? We have an event called Connect and Sign. It's on the 30th of June. You can check out our Facebook page, Youth Business, Trinidad and Tobago. You can even check out our website, ybtt.org, or give us a call at 665-8621.
Good. Brian, 30 seconds, wrap up. What would you like to leave with the youths to encourage them to be like you?
Oh, well, one thing I'd say is too risky not to take risk. So if you know you have a burning desire to start a business, go out and do it. Nothing in life is easy. Even working for somebody, you know it's not easy. So start your business, right? And you could contact me at 735-6905. You can check out my Facebook page, Benoit Academy of Steel Pan, and on Instagram as well, Benoit Academy of Steel Pan. And our email is info@benoitacademy.org.
Great. Candice?
Hi, as I wrap, I would like to encourage each and every one of the youths out there to please get connected with support groups, get connected with YBTT, YTEP, anybody there that is there to support you and carry your business further. Please connect with them. You can also contact me at 749-7086. I repeat, 749-7086, and I could help you along the way with certain little advice.
Great. Crystal, 30 seconds. What would
Take
you like to
advantage.
leave?
I would like all youth out there to take advantage of the training programs offered by Whitehead Limited. Starting your business is an excellent, but you need to be skilled, and Whitehead offers hands-on practical training that will ensure that the opportunities that you want to capitalize on, you can with the right training. Training is an integral part of your own personal growth and development. And Whitehead can be contacted at their head office numbers. And of course we have a head office in Tobago also, all right? And it's 672-5411, 672-5411, and we invite all persons to capitalize on the training opportunities that we have available.
Great. I think we have had a bumper program, and this is just the first conversation on entrepreneurship. We may bring back in these folks because it's a lot to talk about, but let me thank you all for taking the time off to be on the Business Corner this afternoon. We take a short break, and when we return, we will do our new segment. Welcome back to the Business Corner, and we go straight to our segment, our business tip from the Career Business Hatchery. Straight to that.
Develop your entrepreneurial mindset. An idea and a business opportunity are not the same thing. Every aspect of an idea can and should be tested. Costs, channels, pricing, and proposed value can all be put through the scrutiny of your end users. Lots of people have visions. However, without execution, most are hallucinations. It takes determination and flexibility to adapt, and grit to continue despite the odds of success. There is an avalanche of content on how to make it big as an entrepreneur. Yet there's only one way to make it big, and that's by getting out there, committing to the tough work, holding yourself accountable, and achieving results that customers value and will pay for. You either learn that lesson the hard way or spend your entire life looking for an easy way. No sales, no business. It is as simple as that. Is your idea something people really need? And will a large enough market pay to use it? In the Career Business Hatchery program, you will learn to develop a growth mindset as you step outside of your comfort zone and focus on building viable solutions to customers' problems. For more information, visit our website at www.careery.com or call 299-0209 extension 2661.
Great. So we go straight to our stories that are trending for today, Monday, May 29, 2017. Trinidad and Tobago delegation led by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowery left for Chile yesterday. Based on an announcement made at last Thursday's post-cabinet briefing, the Prime Minister is expected to sign agreements regarding recognition of intellectual property between the government of Chile and the government of Trinidad and Tobago. So we await the outcomes from that trip. Another story which dominated the headlines last week is that of NIB's 2016 subsidy bill equaling $1.6 billion. We would be investigating that story and share more details in the coming weeks. There still exists issues surrounding the Tobago Sea Bridge. According to a report in one of today's dailies, the livestock trade between Trinidad and Tobago is being impacted negatively as a result of the delay in resolving this problem. And on a subsequent program, we will have a couple of those stakeholders. Another critical issue that is trending is the unemployment. The unemployment bell, it continues to ring in some corners of corporate T&T. And next week, I'm hoping to have some key stakeholders on the program to further discuss and also to identify the low-hanging fruits that are available to those persons who have been retrenched thus far. We also have an issue with British Airways. They are still working to restore their computer systems after a power failure on Saturday, May 7th, which caused major disruption for up to 75,000 passengers worldwide. We will be following that story, and again, we will keep our listeners up to date. So that is it from me to you, our loyal listeners, and that is the Business Corner for today. May 29, 2017. Thank you for listening. If you have any concerns or you wish to hear any particular issue, feel free to email us at thebusinesscorner102@gmail.com or WhatsApp at 268-6078. Thank you for listening and bye for now.